Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Faceless Artist, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. In the last episode, we actually ended up inviting Yuri to the house. Now we're just going to... did I save? Let's go ahead and save again, just in case. There we go. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? So I had to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Okay. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Although before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I'm sure she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Huh? Hi, I sit down in her room. Oh, honestly, I thought I was... Okay, Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Yeah, if you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's all natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't even have been thinking about me right now, but this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Hehehe. Sayori, I gotta tell you about the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. So it gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having it spent on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend, because I knew I would have done everything I could to support you, and there's only so much that I could do. I've tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve it. Holy shit. So this is where it gets heavy. But I think once again, so this time pull her into a tight embrace. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make my friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I won't have it any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. If yes, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you... If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I'll let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow, yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then, yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Holidays, this has to be the one when I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't, please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help out? It will be fun. Shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I feel myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. Oh man, this is hitting you straight on the nose. He blew her off to go to potentially have sex with that one. Damn. Okay. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worried too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness you're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I decided to get really nervous and nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I know what I showed you, heard more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. I know it's really best for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Yeah, true. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched your research in the process of opening that drawer of mine. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Like all your she puts both her phone in her lap as you make sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements, you know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to find that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. You reach for her bag. She pulls out a few handles and a wooden cylindric-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these things in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils and herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. That's about the only thing that aromatherapy is good for. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Your text cylinder pushes the switch on the button. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spread through a small hole on the top. Wow, this smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. Oh my lord. It smells like a sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so trust your opinion about anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write different words on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose it do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. It's just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character in each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long thread of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks real fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? You promise you won't be weirded out? Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. Well, same. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Haha. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Well, yeah, it does. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes your expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index fingers. Ow! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down on the side of my fingers. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're screaming, I'll go wash it off now. Without wanting to puts my finger in my mouth and licks the wound. Okay. Feel a tongue curl around my finger. Startled, instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little bit, it took me by surprise, but I guess you're just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. Alright, you know what? This might be stupid too, but I do it anyway. I take your hand and lick her index finger in return. Did you really just do that? Now we're even? Just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil. The air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. Yuri giggles, eh? Yuri calling me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cutting for the ribbon, like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri has asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. I take 2 small plastic bathroom cups rather than a full-size glass. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I can see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot to hear or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismissed me. Takes it upon himself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, if I will do something simple that will look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise. Then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once you judge, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. I can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner. It reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolor feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops playing for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having friends next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about the things like anime and games. Simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I moved the center causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, sorry. Yuri is back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. I just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it, sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Yeah, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Yuri's near, she looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize for... She reads her book, almost as she lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through, slightly apart the lips. What is happening? Is it aroma jasmine all giving me this dizzy feeling? Your gentle fingers wrapped around my wrists and the tingling sensation from my arm. Suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Kiss her, you idiot. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her mind seems cloudy, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. Hesitantly retrieve my own brush to continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's a very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it's best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Hahaha. Say that like you were glad it's over. I don't assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit. I know it's not that, I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time and I start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left. It's time I have to finish the work. Well, everything's to yourself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. Hoping there will be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all, and the important thing is that we got everything done right. Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. And I think you seem to look a little downcast. I understand why. So unless she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean it's the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kinda say that without thinking. About today, it's fun that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. Yuri simply... anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful. Yuri takes her close to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I didn't get a chance to. Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori. Hi, Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay. I just thought I'd to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. Sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll be all together at festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course, Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori. Thought you didn't want to come over today. Haha, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy, as she's crying, that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters. So why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your symphony on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Okay. Oh, okay. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sorry, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue caring about you. Like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Is Monica... it's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? Yeah. Scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like it so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slammed my hand and said I would squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said that was all? I always know what's best for you. Do you still believe me? Wordless Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. I love this that you can save. You most need the most to be like they always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happy you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me to know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help you get things back the way they were. I see. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember, for being so selfish, so please. Please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answers I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone. I'll trust you with anything at all, so... All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loud as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. She looks over to her and flashes me a more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! Left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori for her feelings to help her on the path that's right, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friends, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's a day of the festival. I expected this to end where I'll be walking to school with Sayori. Well, she's in a singing for next thing going to her house, so I hope I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner and I painted it dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her, but I probably felt the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival, but knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. There, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's pasting little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. Then I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it, so that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. Think that on days disappointing she tried a little harder. I say that by saying what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only say that because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but... Maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kinda let her hanging this morning, you know? Monica, you knew about it. Of course you do. I'm the club president after all, but... Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly, about how Biscuit turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows best for her. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out real nice. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Each member's poem is neatly painted on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they formed during our practice. What's this? With Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 out of my head, get out of my head. Before I do what I know is best for you, get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Okay, I have a crazy theory here. Ah, what is this? Pit in my stomach. Ah, nothing. This poem fits for everything else, but more than that. I changed my mind, I'm going to go get Sayori, so well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom, don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her real happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, is what I want to give to her. Sayori's house, I knock on her door. I don't expect an answer, and she's not picking up the phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Yeah. I'm gonna have to censor this entire thing. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be, this isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppose just yesterday I told Sarah I will be there for her. Told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, that has to be what pushed her over the edge. Agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My spying thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival, I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Technically, we could do that. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and I'll carry this guilt with me till I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. Okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but... I'll stay more friend. I just shouldn't chat, I don't feel better anyway. I would just sigh and idle for... Okay. Getting by now, I would just pay my food. There's always that. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before you know it. I have to pack up my things, start blanket over looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Monica? Oh my goodness, I didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked. But we were in the same class last year. Well, but basically completely out of my league, so having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for? Oh, I just looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here, or markers? Guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Aha, about that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand the budget. I'd much rather take something personal and enjoy, make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Yeah, but is she looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I want to ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it will make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. So I'm like, Monica, sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome, you're really sweet, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time, you're more important. And thus, the day was the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly followed Monica across the school and downstairs section of the school. I really Monica followed just as off the classroom door. I'm back and I brought a guest with a guest. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere, don't be mean. So anyway, welcome to the club, TFS. Over this gave me this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me see, Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, not Natsuki, the girl with Sarat, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. Doki Doki Literature Club. Literature Club. It's unfused. Of course, it's gonna. Okay. Aha, okay, so yeah, that's normal. So if I were to go... Yeah, I lost all of my saves. Yeah, so this is normal. Okay, it's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel alright at home, okay? Very Literature Club is not a make club fun exciting. I'm surprised there aren't... Okay, before we proceed, she did hang herself. And I think Monica told her to do that. Like she, you know, gassed her up to actually do it. You know, she told me, I guess I should do what she told me. That is just my guess. I don't know for certain. I just looked up now if this was normal. But yeah, this is Act 2, basically. It must be hard to start a new club, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Hoping that we can all really grow with this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees, such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find this too. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down at the teapot in the middle. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? You're just trying to impress you. That's not... I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, teen, regarding my advice, I just enjoy tea. I'm glad. Okay, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, manga. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I suppose I'm thinking. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. My favorite usually knowledgeable, deep and complex fantasy worlds. Love of creativity, casual behind them is amazing to me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is the same thing. You know, the piece of scrap paper and it'll be working upon call. Don't say it out loud and give that back. Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. You wouldn't like it. I'm not very confident writer yet. I say I'm not so confused, and the level of writing takes more than just confidence. Trust when writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest. Hey, we share some work and set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable. I guess it's the same for you. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibilities of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on, there's one problem, eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I never said I would join the club. So I never made a decision, still other clubs to look at, and I'm gonna start back at me, but I'm sorry, I thought, that's where Monica turns. I guess I need to tell you the truth. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really hard, and we don't find one before the festival. I'm defenseless. I'm supposed to make a clear decision myself after the volatility went down. And besides, the club itself needs to be realized. So writing points to need to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, so okay, I decided then I'll join the club one by one. Really mean that? Yeah, it could be fun, right? I just laughed at all this. I was super pissed. I'm so happy we can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. Okay, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a point to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Or to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. The ghost continues to treat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Tsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yes, that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. Okay, I actually found the poem online. So, things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early, cooks me dinner, gives me allowance, spends time with me, asks me about my friends, asks me about anything, gives me lunch money, comes home before sundown, cooks, gives me privacy. I like it when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress, doesn't comment on my friends, doesn't comment on my hobbies. Home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when accidentally drops coins on the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Let's just actually shame. Okay, horror. Childhood. Existence. Dark. Intellectual. Agonizing. Extraordinary. Graveyard. Sadness, secretive, massacre, contamination, incongruent, pleasure, twirl, destiny, poof, captive, romance, essence, infinite, uncontrollable, universe, frightening. Okay, I believe I'm gonna end it here.